Now we turn our attention back to the weather, and it was an eerie scene inside the stadium on Saturday Adam, because of all the haze, and it didn't disappear yesterday or today.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not completely gone today. It's improving, but we are still noticing some of that in the air. Air quality alerts now extended through Thursday until 5 p.m. Unhealthy for sensitive groups, or perhaps even just unhealthy air quality throughout that time because of that wildfire smoke that's still going to be around, and because some of those additional fires, that wind is going to start to bring it up from the south, and we're going to see that around. Now, thankfully, the winds are not quite as strong today, so we're not going to see as much of the fanning of the flames. So currently, we're looking at the air quality, and you can see a lot of yellow showing up across Puget Sound, even a green down there closer to Olympia. Better today, not a complete improvement. You can see farther north, though, going up into the foothills of Whatcom County, we're dealing with unhealthy air quality that is in place there, and that does extend farther east across the state. So this is how it's all going to shape up over the next 2 to maybe 3 days. We're going to see that the winds will keep it coming in from the south, and kind of a little bit of a let up later on this afternoon into the evening with a little more of that onshore push. But then with some of the additional fires from the south parts of Washington heading into Oregon, that's going to bring in another wave as we go into the day tomorrow. We're still going to have to deal with this as we go throughout the next 2 to 3 days, so just be prepared for it. But I wanted to show you this big picture and how a lot of the West U.S. is dealing with well above normal temperatures, especially yesterday. Big, broad, strong area of high pressure, but what goes up? It's got to come down, and that's where they're dealing with a lot more of those cooler temperatures farther east across the nation. 38 in Minneapolis, 40s across parts of the Midwest. Eventually, we're going to start to see things change for us as we see a pattern shift starting to take shape as we go deep into the week, and autumn finally looks like it wants to show up. School net side right now, again, not a complete improvement, but we are seeing signs of improving air quality here as Mount Pilchuck off into the distance there. You can get a good look at it with some of the smoke haze letting up just a bit. Bellingham also noticing skies a bit bluer today, but we're definitely going to have to deal with more of it to come as we go later tonight and into Tuesday. And then right now in Seattle, we're at 63. Skies, they are featuring some clouds, but a little more of that smoke haze too still around. Big changes from yesterday when it comes to temperatures. We're down by 15 to 20, even closer to 22 degrees with our numbers down into more of the 60s. Out along the coast, we're noticing some differences over that way too, with mid 60s, a little up from yesterday. We're at 60 degrees in Bremerton, 64 in Brenton, 61 in Olympia, mid 60s in Arlington. So it's going to be a much cooler day, but here we go. As we go on into the day, we are going to see that this big area of high pressure kind of pivots a little bit farther to the east, and that's going to allow temperatures to start to fall back closer to average, but still remain above normal for this time of the year. Seeing that big dip in the jet stream, allowing colder temperatures and also some snow over into parts of the Great Lakes. There's a system right out there off of the coast that's heading northward, not heading towards us. So we're going to see that it helps to at least reinforce some of the onshore flow to a certain degree to keep temperatures from really climbing like they did back on yesterday. Tonight and into early tomorrow, some clouds will be around. We'll start off tomorrow with some patchy areas of fog, some clouds, but they burn off quickly, and then it's more sunshine and more of that to come as we head on into the day for Wednesday as well. High today, 62 in Bellingham, 60 in Friday Harbor. We'll top off at 63 in Stanwood. Right around parts of Puget Sound, 69 in Redmond, Monroe up to 70 degrees, 69 in Poulsbo. South Sound seeing highs around the lower 70s to upper 60s, and then we see huge improvements by the weekend. This is what I wanted to show you right here. Fall, there it goes for you. Friday, some showers around, highs falling back into the 50s, staying there again on Saturday and on Sunday. That should definitely help, not only just with the smoke, but with the fires that we have out there as we start to see a lot more moisture returning to our forecast.
From 85 to 55 in just a week.
Yeah,
crazy.
Crazy.